If you're feeling really lost and you cannot comprehend your specific uniqueness, this video is for you. What I'm going to share with you is a 3-part process that enables you to start to unwrap your specific uniqueness, the reason that you came here, or more specifically, the character you came to planet Earth to play. This is a small starting point to help you to get off the starting blocks and leverage more of who you truly are into this world. So step number 1 is really simple. It's just really tapping in to the truth of your conscious strengths. So whilst this might seem a bit basic and sometimes it's difficult to pinpoint what we think is good about ourselves, we can actually look at the basic things in life. You know, you are either a good listener, or you're very friendly, or you're caring, or you're empathetic, or you're strong, or you're resilient, or perhaps you are artistic or creative or sporty, or whatever the things are that you think is an easy option for you to put on that list. Now, if you find it difficult to name, let's say 5 key strengths that you know that you are, attributes that you hold naturally without even trying too hard to be that, well, I suggest you can go online and actually look up some strength tests. There is amazing online accurate strengths tests that you answer a few questions and then it pumps out your results. I personally like the Gallup one, but I'm not actually sponsored or an affiliate with them. I just find them very accurate. Now, number 2, once you've got your list of 5 strengths, you can actually take it a next step further and ask 5 or 10, however many you want, friends and family to do the same for you. So what you can say is, like, I'm doing this little self-assessment, this self-awareness project, and you'd like them to list the 5 strengths or attributes that they think you hold. And when you receive the answers back from these 5 or 10 friends and family, you may see some common denominators. These are patterns and similar keywords. Someone may say empathetic, another person may say caring, another person may say thoughtful. You can wrap these into a little box and call them one word that you resonate with. But after you've got all of that research back, you'll be feeling a little bit better about yourself as well. So it's good to combine the common denominators of how the others see you and how they experience you with your personal list. Now, when you've done that, you can step that aside and allow that to marinate with you and sink into who you are as a human. And now I want you to tap into the right wider perspective. Have a look at the world at large, and this can be really fun. You can do fictional characters or real life people, dead or alive. I want you to choose 5, or if you find it difficult, maybe 3 people in the world or characters in the world. Feel free to use a cartoon character if it works for you, that you really admire, that you just think is awesome. Maybe they're your guru, maybe they're your idol, maybe they're just somebody that you have a great deal of respect for. Once you have those 3 people listed, then I ask you to write down what is the key attributes and strengths of those people that you admire so much. Now, before I tell you the next part of this equation, I'd like you to pause this video and come back to this once you've completed those tasks, because I don't want you cheating or finding the answer out before it's time, and we don't want to ruin the process for you. So far you've got 5 attributes that you're going to list yourself, whether you do those off the conscious mind or whether you do an online quiz, and then ask your friends and family for their take on what your top 5 attributes and strengths are, and then combine those with yours and come up with your own collection. Try and keep it under about 8, because that way you have more of a solid foundation to work with when you move forward into other avenues, whether you're using it for a CV or launching a new business or launching a new Instagram account or just simply going on a dating website even. They're all good facets for that. So write down the people that you admire and ... pause the video. And then when you start the video again, I'd like you to realize that all of the strengths and attributes that you have written for the people you admire and think are amazing, those two are your strengths and attributes that may or may not have come to the surface yet. Maybe they haven't been let out to play. Maybe they're hidden amongst the rubble of your limiting beliefs and society's conditioning. However, it is true that those attributes and wonderful things you admire in someone else are in fact part of you too, something to allow to come out and shine. And on a funny little side note, the equal and opposite is true. For all of the things that you do not like at a very visceral level, like you really don't like something about somebody else or somebody's behavior, those are also things you might want to look at within yourself. So there you have it. That is a simple 3-part process to help you discover more of the character that you're playing as a human on planet Earth and how you could contribute to the world by activating more of those strengths into your day-to-day. Now click the next video to find out how you can expand on knowing thyself even more.